have the FeiyuTech G6 3-axis stabilized handheld gimbal. That's a mouthful. And then 2 accessories that come with this. We have a mount for the GoPro session so that this gimbal works with the GoPro session, and some screws in there. And then we have a tripod stand for the gimbal. Pretty self-explanatory. And now for the gimbal. This is the most satisfying part of the unboxing, is this bit right there. There we have it. Let's get into it. Woohoo! Comes in a nice solid case. And here we have the gimbal. Now kids, make sure you read the safety information, because I know I'm gonna have to understand this. But we'll save that for off camera. Warranty card, that's good. And in case you know Chinese, that would also be helpful. Ooh, that's nice. Got some extra screws, charging cable, micro USB, and here we have a micro USB to USB-C, so you can charge the camera while it's in the gimbal. So first we power it on. You hold the power button for a good 5 seconds. And we unscrew these little screws. The GoPro Hero 5 now fits in like that, and then we tighten the screws back up so that the GoPro sits comfortably in the gimbal. And we can power back on. And then we can see how the gimbal has already adjusted to the GoPro's weight, working seamlessly. So to balance the gimbal, if you notice that your gimbal is tilted a little bit, this knob right there, the textured one, just turn to the left or the right depending on where it's tilting, little by little, until it's looking straight, like that. Now let's jump in and get some footage. So in conclusion, the question that we want to ask is the FeiyuTech G6 gimbal worth it? And to answer that question, we need to weigh up the pros and the cons. The pros being that I've found out after using this for 2 weeks is the battery life. The battery life is excellent on this thing. I'm averaging 6 hours on each battery charge, which equals having to change the battery out and in on the GoPro 3 times. I apologize for my dog. And then the durability of this thing, I've put it through a lot in the past 2 weeks, and it's been able to hold up to everything, and it feels solid, that's what I look for in something that I'm using, mountain biking, hiking. The other thing is that it works really well in tandem with the GoPro electronic image stabilization, which is something that I was worried about because I thought that the gimbal might be battling against the GoPro trying to stabilize it. But at the moment, with how much I've used it so far, it seems like they both work together really well. And then the versatility of this thing is nice because you have the screw on the side where you can get an accessory so that you can keep your phone on the side and use your phone as a monitor. And then you have the screw in at the bottom so that you can connect this to all different types of tripods. So those are all the pros that I've found after using this for 2 weeks. But what are the cons? Well, the only con that I've found so far is that the GoPro mic, specifically when it's on stereo mode, will pick up the motor noises from the gimbal. For example, it's like this. However, because that is the only con that I can find with the FeiyuTech G6 gimbal, the pros definitely outweigh the cons in this case. So this is definitely the gimbal that you should pick up for use for the GoPro Hero 5, 6, and Session.